Guess who?
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Surprise, surprise. Now, we got a lot of surprises for you tonight. Have we? Have we got a lot of surprises? Yes, of course we have. And there are quite a few people sitting in our audience tonight who are going to be gobsmacked in the next hour. Oh, yes, you are. I'm walking this way. Notice, I'm walking this way. Right. Well, then. Well, then. Are you in the mood for a surprise, dear?
Yes, I am.
Tough, because you're not going to get Tough, but surprise, surprise. Maybe you're going to get one tonight, sweetheart.
I don't know.
Yes, you've gone ever so quiet. What's your name,
Yes,
love?
Doris.
Oh, Doris, you've got a lovely smiley face. Come down on the Cilla sofa. I want to chat with you. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, Doris. You sit down up there. There. Well, Doris, it's nice to meet you, sweetheart. You look ever so smart.
Thank you.
Now, I want to ask you a question. I hope it's not too rude. How old are you, sweetheart?
84.
84. Well, I knew this already, Doris, because your best friend Alice told me all about you.
Killer.
You'll kill her. Oh, not just yet. Not before the show's over tonight. But she told me also that you're ever such a good Samaritan, 84 years old, and you're a very good neighbour, especially in your community. You love playing bowls, I believe.
I do.
Is that Crown Green
Crown
bowl?
Green.
Yes, and you and your Alice over there,
Yes.
You're captains of the
We're
local team?
captains, yes.
Yes. You enjoy it then?
Oh, I love it.
What about the fellas in the team?
Well, we don't have any fellas.
Oh, you don't know?
We don't have any fellas in our team, but we've got some in the men's team.
Well, you would, wouldn't you? You would. You'd have fellas in the men's
we've
team,
got some
Doris.
friends.
You got some friends.
Yeah.
Any one of them you fancy?
Oh, a special one. I get a cuddle from him.
Oh! Now, you're amongst friends here, Doris. I mean, who'd you get a special cuddle from? You know, the fellas team.
Well, I don't know his name. But he always gives me a cuddle.
You don't know his name?
No.
But he gives an anonymous cuddle?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, Alice tells me over there, she tells me that you're an incredible friend and you're very good in the community and you do all the shopping at the local supermarket for the old folk.
Oh, some of it.
Yes, some of it. Now, you're 84 and you do the shopping for the old folk. Is that true? Well, we thought you needed a night off and a day off from the shopping for a change. So we, at Surprise Surprise, have done a little bit of shopping for you, all right? We've been to our local supermarket and we've filled our trolley up to the brim. And here to present all that shopping for you, yes, is Mr. Super Sweep himself, Dale Winton. Come in, Dale. And here's the trolley.
I wanted a cuddle off her as well. I did.
This is Dale. Now, you know his name. The next time you see him and he gives you a cuddle, you know it's Dale. What have you got in it?
Well, Cilla, we've had a really good shop here. We've got chocolates.
Yes.
Champagne, amazing.
Oh.
I don't know if...
Do you like champagne, Doris?
A little bit.
And the pineapple here. Do you like pineapple?
Pineapple.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to keep your teeth in for them, wouldn't you?
And those are chocolate. Oh, I love
They are chocolate,
The orange juice. So actually, you could have a bit of a do when you get back home to Blackpool, couldn't you, Doris?
Oh, we'll have a birthday.
You have a birthday. And forget that fella. And, you know, you can invite that fella with the unknown name. You don't know his name.
Good, I'll get into trouble if I do.
No, well, you hope you get into trouble if you do. Enjoy all that super trolley, all the goodies on there. Don't forget and give, you know, Alice over there a bottle of champagne. Will you do that,
She'll
Doris?
share.
Yeah, you'll
She's my
share.
best friend.
She's your best friend. Good on you, Alice. Well done, Doris, and thank you very much, Dale, for presenting all these goodies here.
Oh,
Ladies and
thanks, Ella.
gentlemen, Doris, Dale, and not forgetting Alice out there as well. Well done. Watch your step as you go on. Going to make a phone call, and sitting in a restaurant in Covent Garden at this very moment is Marjorie Hodgson. And there she is, I believe. Yes, there she is, Marjorie. Now, she's been Arcala of the 23rd Bromley Cub Pack for nearly 20 years. Now, for those of you who are as daft as me, the Arcala means the person in charge. Well, tonight, I'm in charge, and I'm going to phone Marjorie and give her a big surprise. Here we go. Now, it's a London call. Oh, yes. Covent Garden, dead posh. My goodness me.
It is 50 in September, and they pay full pensions and then.
Good evening, Capital Jolo.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Could I speak to one of your customers, please? I want to speak to Marjorie Hodgson.
I'll just locate her for you. Can you hold 1 second?
Am I phoning Australia here? That sounded... I'll just locate her for one moment. Oh.
Hello?
Hello, Marjorie.
Yes.
Yes. Surprise, surprise, it's Cilla here.
Don't do this to me. That's dreadful.
What? Oh, Marjorie, please don't be like that. What is so dreadful about having a phone call from me in a Covent Garden restaurant?
Touch unexpected, I think, is quite a good word.
Totally unexpected. That's what surprises are all about. Can you see me on the screen
Yes,
there?
thank you.
I must tell you why I'm calling you, Marjorie. I had a letter all about you, you know.
I'm getting worried here.
There was a lovely letter from one of your ex-cubs, Keith Polson. Do you remember him?
Yes, I know Keith, yes.
Oh, well, he's a big boy now, and he's not a cub anymore, he's a scout.
He's a scout.
Yes, and he told us that you were awarded a commendation in 1982 for your services to the cub and scout movement. Is that right?
Probably, yeah.
Well, probably.
Yeah, something.
You most
Sometime.
definitely did. And you also got the Medal of Merit in 1988, is that right?
Sometime, yes.
Well, surprise, surprise, Marjorie, tonight you're going to get the Cilla Surprise Award.
I think I've had that already.
No, there's more to come. Oh, no, you have. It's pantomime time. No, you haven't. I tell you what, Marjorie, we've got a fast car waiting for you outside that restaurant there. Because we want you here in the studio, Marjorie, all right?
No.
Oh, yes. You'll have time to finish your main course, all right?
OK.
And I shall see you later. Ta-ra, then.
Bye.
Ta-ra. Well, you know, our studio audiences come from all over Great Britain, and right now, I'm looking for a lady from Wales. She runs a souvenir shop in Llangollen. And surprise, surprise, wherever you are, Linda Tomlinson, where are you, Chuck? Yes, it's you I'm talking about. Would you like to join me on the Cilla sofa, please? Come on, Linda, I need your body. surprise, surprise. Mwah. Hello, Linda. Have a sit
puzzled.
down there. You're a bit puzzled. Oh, well, all will be revealed. Now, you live in the lovely Llangollen area.
Yeah.
But you've not had a lot of luck lately, have you?
No.
And I know this from your daughter. What's your daughter's name?
Lisa.
Lisa. And is Lisa up there?
She is. with
Yes,
my
she is.
husband.
Hello, Lisa. Because Lisa is the one that wrote me a lovely letter about you. First of all, she tells me that the bad luck started, really, is when your dear husband had to go into hospital for a triple heart bypass. Is that
Yes,
right?
after a massive heart attack.
Oh, dear. But happily, that was
Yeah,
successful.
he looks great now.
And you look...
Love him.
Oh, he looks lovely there, very healthy indeed. But then shortly after that, you have this little souvenir shop in Llangollen and you were burgled, yes?
Yeah.
And they stole everything. The scum! They stole everything that wasn't nailed down, including all your big collection
Of Bee Gees CDs.
of the Bee Gees CDs. They took the
that
CDs.
upset me more than the burglary.
Did it? Did it upset you more than the triple bypass?
Even.
It was even. So it wouldn't be difficult to say that, you know, you are a very big fan of the Bee Gees.
I've
They
got
took-
my keyring on my bag tonight.
And you go to
Wherever I go, wherever I talk to.
the ends of the earth.
Yeah, I think they kept me saying their music.
In fact, after all this depression with your husband's ill health, God bless him, he's lovely now. I mean, you got very down, and when you got very down, you used to play all the Bee Gees records to...
To everybody, day and night.
And, I mean, the last straw for you was when you actually booked tickets to
Yeah.
go and see them at the Royal Albert Hall.
My husband did. I was going with my daughter in a box on May the 23rd. And Barry's... Sorry, I'm nervous. Barry was taken poorly with... That was something to do with the heart as well. Everybody near me has heart trouble, so what's so?
Anyone who had an heart.
Yes. So...
And
I know-
that show, and indeed the tour, was cancelled.
Yeah. And Barry Gibbs in Mexico at the moment, having treatment, according to my sister.
Ah.
So we just wait and see.
Well, we can't do it. Well, your husband's healthy. The next best
That's
thing
the
that we
main
can do is replenish all your Bee Gees discs and everything. And that's exactly what we've done. We've got a whole basket full here. Now, these are very heavy. There's much more to come because, as you know, the Bee Gees, every song that they've ever recorded, I mean, would fill this whole studio. So this is just a little taster for you tonight. We've got all the Bee Gees' greatest hits there, and we've got some lovely signed photographs, a lot for you to
yes.
collect after
Yeah.
the show. So you can still play them to your heart's content.
That's brilliant.
And I'm sure Ray will appreciate that, won't you, Ray? But unfortunately, with that concert, we can't fix up another concert at the Royal Albert Hall. We can do a lot of things on Surprise, Surprise, but we can't do that
I'm
for you,
waiting
Linda.
just to see if they're better, if Barry's better. I don't care how long I wait.
You
Just
don't
like
care
to
how
see-
long you wait.
No, before I die, I'll see them in concert again.
Well,
Sounds very
surprise,
dramatic.
surprise. It doesn't sound dramatic at all. Surprise, surprise, you won't have to wait that long. Because surprise, surprise, here to sing their brand new song just for you are the one and only wonderful Bee Gees. Come in, Barry. Come in, Robin, and sing Lauren. Here they are. Barry, she wasn't expecting me. You've got a special presentation.
Yeah, we've got another little
for her.
surprise for you. We've been working all night, and we put together a gold record of our latest album. Size isn't everything.
It's a brilliant album, everybody.
And it's presented to you, Linda.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
got your name on it.
I think I'm going to have a heart attack.
Hang it in the bathroom. Thank you, Doris.
Are you pleased now?
First time in my life, I'm speechless.
And
I usually rabbit on like you, but I'm speechless.
I love an honest person. I love an honest. All these redheads are all the same.
hot-tempered.
Linda, you know they're going to dedicate this next song just especially for you, and it's their brand new song. What's it called, Barry?
How to Fall in Love, Part 1.
I know, it's the third one on the track.
Yeah.
Well, if you'd like to get ready, Barry, and the boys, I'll
See you
introduce
later.
Thank you for caring, love.
You happy now? Have a sit down.
How do I thank you? You look 10 years younger, you know, on your way.
Oh, tell everybody that. I can't introduce the boys, but before you say that again, go on, tell everybody.
She looks 10 years younger in real life.
I'll pay you later. What a super surprise. Now I'm going to introduce the great men themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the fabulous Bee Gees.
Sensation, the enemies all around. Trace of my naked heart laid upon the ground. Something side effects I might have been ever, even in my dreams. And I was left alone to pray when there was no one in the way, and nothing what it seemed. And from a hard time, playtime, I took a trip around the world. I made myself invisible. The taste was in the wine, and just the thought of someone needing me. I don't believe the words are true, that only she could be my savior. Experience is not enough. I'll show you how to fall in love. She said experience is not enough. I'll show you how to fall in love. She's alone every day, and lighting all my days of sorrow on my own. If there was any more to give, you know I'd sacrifice it for. You take a small town, young girl, someone warm and wonderful, that any man would understand. Love is like the wind. Something deep inside to give you. When the words get in the way, the only thing you need is silence. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall. She said experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall. She said experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall. She said experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall. Experience. Experience is not enough to show you how to fall in love.
take a quick break, but we will be back with more surprises and a big surprise for someone only our viewers at home are looking at right now. So, see you in a couple of minutes. Well done, Bee Gees.
Surprise, surprise with BT. Surprise, surprise with BT.
Hello and welcome back. Well, you know, things have changed so much over the past 20 years that when you look back, it seems like another world. I mean, I said to our Jack, that's our Jack, my son, the other day, how many pennies were there in a shilling? And he looked up at me and said, well, actually, no, he looked down at me and said, what's a shilling? To make you feel old. But during the break, you know, I was talking to someone who's really into nostalgia. And it is, of course, the one and only Richard Digance. Come in, Richard. Richard, we were talking in the break, weren't we? But, you know, I mean, you're a bit of an expert on the good old, bad old days, aren't you?
Yeah, it's still an anticlimax after the Bee Gees, though, isn't it?
Well, we've had a cup of tea since then. This is the beginning of the second part.
Well, all them commercials. See if this lot remember this one. You sing it if you know this one, and you still.
All right, look.
The SO sign means happy motoring. The SO sign means happy motoring.
The SO sign means happy motoring. Call it the SO sign for SO Extra.
Golden.
Yeah.
Right.
I was third. We were all third.
Easy one. Boom, 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 boom.
SO Blue. Oh, how lovely.
Yeah.
I remember all those adverts. It brings back... The memories come flooding back, don't they, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, they do. What about school days? Because we all remember them.
All that. Yeah. I had a little poem, actually. It's a long poem. I'll just do a little bit of it. See if you remember any of these, and you lot. There are fruit salads and blackjacks. Remember them for a penny? Yes. Fruit salads and blackjacks, marshmallow shrimps, jubblies. Yes. Do you remember trying to open a jubbly? And we used to go... Then he went... Jubblies, bazookas, spangles and imps, the kid in the cast who spoke with a lisp. Boxes of Brock's fireworks on November the 5th. The Saturday classified pink with the scores. They're checking his homes and ways in his drawers. Knocked down ginger, banging on doors. Anyone remember Love Arts?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I love you. My fondest. Flying saucers.
Oh, yes.
Sherbet.
The sherbet.
You're trying to talk when you don't...
Stick at the bucket.
Flying saucers, Licorice Wood, William Tell, Robin Hood, the Dandy, the Beano, the Breeze was well, Bing Crosby going well on Shell, putting a tiger in your tank, watching Tales of the Riverbank, Rin Tin Tin, Lassie, Hank, Parker, Lady Penelope. And... Do you remember Whistling Pops?
Whistling Pops?
Do you remember them?
Do you?
Yeah, look. In the labyrinths of my new trousers.
How long have you had them there?
What, my trousers?
No, the Whistling Pop.
I won't ask you to have a go, it's horrible.
All the memories come flooding back. How many of you remember this? Oh, a few of them got their hands up. There's one particular person in our audience who remembers this Whistling Pop. Yes, and surprise, surprise, it's you, Paul Roberts. Where are you, Paul? Come down here and join Richard and his family. mean, that might only be a little whistle. But it's a very big thing for you, Chuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yes. Tell everybody what this means to you.
Cold sores.
Sticky lips.
Yes. But I'm taking you back, 20 years now?
Yeah.
Easily 20 years.
Yeah.
Now, you did an advert on television for Whistling Pops.
Certainly did.
And I know this, you were just 9 years old because your sister Sarah says that you've never stopped banging on about it ever since.
That's my state to fame, that is.
Is it?
Looks like you ate 500 of them.
Have you got a copy of this tape?
No, I was told that you couldn't get hold of a copy.
Well, surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
We've gotten hold of that tape, and here you are, that sweet little 9-year-old. We had to wait for it, but if you look at that screen over there, you'll see yourself at the end of it. There we go.
There's nothing half as jolly as a lolly that goes. A lolly you can blow. There's nothing half so jolly as a lolly that goes. Oh, together now. Here with the hot lolly. A lolly you can blow.
Oh, Paul, what happened, Joe? And that's it. And you've never had a tape?
No, never had a tape.
Well,
no,
surprise, surprise, we've
Oh.
got it here for you.
You sure you want it?
You can play that to your heart's content.
excellent.
And you can bore all your family and your sister
friends,
with that
yeah.
for another 20 more years
Yes.
to come. And with the help of the surprise with our Richard here. Thank you very much,
That's
Richard,
all right.
for doing
Thank
that
you.
That's all
for
right,
us.
sis, that's all right.
And thank you very much, Paul
Thanks very
Robbins,
much.
ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful. Bye. And I've just seen a group of fellas in our audience I want to have a word with. I'm on my way. Yes, and all these boys here. That's who I want to talk to because I think they look ever so smart. All you fellas in these 2 rows here. Now, who's in charge? You're in charge. You're in charge.
Slightly, yes.
What's your name?
Wilf Tronsfield.
Oh, Wilf.
Yeah.
Oh, Wilf. Don't you feel a Wilf?
I do.
You do. Now, you belong to a special organisation because you're the old Comrades.
The old
Association.
Comrades, Manchester Regiment, Kings and Liverpool,
Oh, lovely.
from Manchester. Well, I
Well,
still
you
go
would
on
be,
much,
wouldn't you?
yeah.
You know, lovely Manchester. So where's Bert Harrison then? Hello, Bert.
Hey, Cilla.
Hello, Bert. Nice to meet you too. Well, this is a little surprise for you now, because you've been a member of the old Comrades Association for over 40 years, and Wilf and all the comrades here have asked me to make a little presentation to you tonight on the show for all your friendship over the last 40 years. And I've got for you a lovely silver tankard. And here it is. Surprise, surprise. On behalf of all the lads, for 40 years friendship, that tankard is just for you, all right?
Thank you very much.
What do you say? What do you say, Bert?
I said it's the best surprise I've ever had.
The best surprise you've ever had?
I didn't think they thought that much about me.
Oh, right. Isn't that nice? Well, they do think an awful lot about you, but not enough, because they haven't had it engraved. Give us it back. It's a lovely silver tank, and I tell you what, from us all here on Surprise, Surprise, we're going to get it especially engraved for you during the show, so you can collect it before you go, all right?
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Bert. I'm so pleased for you. Congratulations, all right? Well, now, the other week, I paid paid a surprise visit to a daycare centre in Newbridge in Ireland to meet some wonderful people who look after the old folk and to dish out a few surprises. Have a look at this. Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie.
Yes?
Surprise, surprise.
What's the surprise for?
Well, it's for you.
Yeah, where's this? Oh, gosh, I know. Who organised this?
Oh, you've got a lot of friends, you really have, here at the daycare centre.
Were you going to come in and meet dressed people?
I thought you'd never ask. Lead on. Oh. Hello, everyone.
Oh, this is absolutely marvellous.
Oh, isn't it? Look, what a nice place you've got.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about you, Anne-Marie.
Thank you. We can
Now,
see...
you look after everybody here at the daycare centre, is that
I
right?
do, yes. We have a big crowd. We have them from a very wide area, about 30 miles out from here.
Well, you see, that's why I'm here today, because everybody thinks you're absolutely wonderful. And a little birdie tells me that you're desperate for something here at the daycare centre.
We're desperate for something.
Yes, you're desperate for something. And that something is a microwave, is that right?
Yeah, a microwave, yes.
Well, I've been out shopping.
Yes.
I've been out shopping.
Yes.
And I've brought you a microwave, a brand new one, all right?
Thank you very much.
Here to present it, I've got somebody very special to present it to you all, yes.
Who is it?
Well, it's Mr. Eurovision himself, Johnny Logan.
Surprise, surprise. It gives me great pleasure to give you your microwave.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate it because we do Meals and Wheels as well here. We look after about 35 people on the district. So this will help to keep the meals warm when we're waiting for the drivers. It's all done voluntary here.
Well, this will help
thanks
you
a
out.
million.
Now,
Thank you.
Johnny, thank you so much for helping us out
It's my
today.
pleasure. From what I gather, Anne-Marie deserves it.
Well, she does. She's fabulous. They all deserve it. But we couldn't let our Johnny go, could we?
No, down song.
Without a song. I know it's a bit of a cheek. Will you sing a song for us?
I'd be delighted to.
Now, what song are you going to sing?
I sing The Mountains of Mourne.
Yes, love it. Can we join in?
Come on,
you can.
Anne-Marie. Let's go and find a seat. See you later.
Of course we do. Oh, Mary, this London's a wonderful sight, with the people here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes, nor barley, nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the street. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand in their digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be in the place where the dark morn sweeps down to the sea. You remember young Danny McLaren, of course. Well, he's over here now with the rest of the force. I saw him today as he stood on the strand. He stopped all of the traffic with one wave of his hand. And as we stood talking of days that were gone, the whole town of London stood there and looked on. But for all his great powers, sure he's wishful like me, to be back where the dark morn sweeps down to the sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Logan. Wasn't that great?
Thank you very much.
Have you enjoyed yourself
Yes, I
today?
have. A big
That's
surprise.
super. I'm sure you all have enjoyed.
Oh.
What about you?
Oh, I nearly died when I seen you coming in.
You haven't introduced yourself. What's your name?
No, Nancy Sweeney.
Nancy Sweeney.
Yeah.
Not the Nancy Sweeney in charge of the sewing circle.
Oh, I'm in charge of the sword circle. Yeah, exactly.
In fact, you're very nimble with your fingers, aren't you?
Aye.
Yeah, you make patchwork quilts.
Yeah.
And this is all to raise money for the
All
daycare
raise
centre.
money for here, yeah.
I believe, is it true you've even made a picture out of your budgie's feathers?
I did.
What about your husband? You haven't made a picture out of him?
No,
have you?
not quite.
Well, Nancy, I'd love to see this picture of the budgie's feathers. So come and show me what it's
Sure, I
like.
haven't got it here.
Well, well, show me. Where is it?
My house.
Oh, is it? Well, we'll go there then. See you later, everyone. See you later. Thanks a lot, Anne-Marie. Well, I have to say, Nancy, this is a beautiful picture of your budgie. Now, what's your budgie's name?
Chirpy.
Chirpy?
Yeah.
I bet he wasn't very chirpy when he gave us feathers for this.
No, I get them up every morning off the bottom of the cage till I had enough to make the picture.
Is he still alive, then?
Oh, he's still alive.
Oh, well, he's wonderful. Give my love to Chirpy when you get
Well.
back. This is a fantastic picture. Thank you very much. Aye. Well, you must have loads of pictures of your family, Nancy.
Oh, I have it all. Mike calls the museum.
Is it?
My sitting room at
How
home.
big is your family? How many in your family?
I had 11.
11.
6 girls and 5 boys.
Yes.
2 boys died.
Ah. What about grandchildren? How many of them?
29.
29?
Now.
And now you're going to tell me you've got great-grandchildren? 3? My goodness me. Do you know that's like 3 football teams with a few to spur? Do you realise that?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Well, I happen to know that you don't have a photograph with all the family in.
No, I haven't. Never forget them all together. There's always somebody missing.
Well, surprise, surprise. Yes, you're going to have your photograph taken today.
Oh,
Is this lovely?
can't believe it.
Oh. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that great? But is it true that you've got some family living in London as well?
Geraldine and Anne are in London.
Well, they were in London.
They're not.
Surprise, surprise, here they are. Come in, the girls.
You only had the 2 lads now.
But are you happy now?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're really
Can't
happy.
believe it.
Yes. But there's one still missing. It's incomplete, this picture, you know. There's one missing.
Oh, Martin, yeah.
Yes, where is he?
He's in the Lebanon.
In the Lebanon. Well, he was in the Lebanon. We've flown him all the way over to complete your family picture. Here he is. Come in, Martin. Look at that. There's the children.
Oh, there's him with a good daddy.
There you have it there, Nancy and a wonderful family. Well, we're going to take a break right now, but we will be back in a mo to give Arkale and Marjorie Hodgson a surprise she won't forget. See you in a couple of minutes.
Surprise, surprise with BT. Surprise, surprise with BT.
come back, and as you can see, our Marjorie the Archale has arrived. And Marjorie, I know I promised you one very big surprise, didn't I, Chuck?
Yes.
Well, you're not going to get one very big surprise.
All right.
No, you're not going to get one surprise because you're going to get 25 of them.
What?
25 surprises, and here to lead them on is Keith Paulson and the Bromley Cup Pack. Come on, lads. Bring them in. Well, these boys here, especially Keith, wanted to pay a little tribute to you tonight. And they've planned something really, I think, very special. So, in your own time, lads, off you go.
5, 6, 7 and 8. I am a cowscout, I am a dog, Bingo is his name. I am a cowscout, I am a dog, Bingo is his name. B, 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 Bingo is his name. Yeah!
Keith's the one who wrote in and told me all about you. Come and join us, Keith. Can we move up a bit here, Marjorie? Would you like to sit next to Marjorie?
Yeah.
And you can have your teddy back now.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's yours.
Would you like to hold the bear?
Me? Would I like to hold Teddy? Oh, yes. I've held a Bobby, but I've never held a Teddy. Oh, it's lovely. Aren't you proud of all your cubs
I'm
here?
I'm quite bemused, really. I didn't think I was having cubs this week.
Ah, well, you are.
Thanks, boys. That's wonderful.
All the little angels out there.
That's
But
great.
Keith wrote me this marvellous letter about you. And he tells me you're a mine of information, this chap. You're on a family holiday. You went to Canada. And you told us about your pen friend.
Oh, yes, Keith and Francis went to meet Lois. Because I've not been able to see her.
Lois Graham's, yes.
Yeah.
Now, that was... Well, you've been writing to her for about 30 years.
Yes.
And I do believe that about 5 years ago, she did save up to come over here to visit you. But unfortunately, she fell ill.
Yeah, that's right.
And she had to spend the money, the ticket money, on medical bills. So you've only written to her over 30 years.
That's right. I've spoken to her once or twice. But
You have?
That's about all.
Well, you can speak to her again tonight, because surprise, surprise, Marjorie, all the way from Canada. You've written to her, but never met her.
That's right.
Here she is, your
You're
pen pal
joking.
of over 30 years, Lois Graham. Come in, Lois. It's a wonderful surprise.
It is.
And there's no point in me butting in. I'm sure you've got an awful lot to chat about. And it's our very big thanks to you, Keith.
That's so kind. Thank
Thank you, Keith.
Oh, it's ever so nice of you.
Isn't it nice?
I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Lovely. You can have your teddy back
thank
now,
you.
Lois. Thank you very much, Keith. Thank you very much, Marjorie. And thank you very much, Lois, all the way from Canada. And not forgetting the Bromley Cubs here. Well done, chap. Well done, chap. Bye. See you later. See you later, Keith. See you later. Well, earlier today, I surprised 3 musical virtuosos, Ken and Taku Matani and their sister Yoko, who all began learning to play the violin when they were just 3 years old. They thought they were here to do an audition. But have a look at this. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, wait. I'm terribly sorry. I'm not supposed to be here. You see, I'm rehearsing for my show, Surprise, Surprise. I am. What are you doing here?
We're gonna play on our violin.
You're going to play on your violin? Is it a sort of audition or something like that?
Yes.
It is? Well, surprise, surprise. Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Who?
Cilla Black.
Well, you don't sound too happy to see me, do you, Cilla? Well, surprise, surprise, you have passed, all 3 of you, that audition. And guess what? Because your teacher over there, he thinks you're absolutely brilliant. Oh, Mr. Ian Wicks, he thinks you're lovely. And you're all going to be playing your violins on tonight's show, Surprise, Surprise. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay? You must be Yoko. Yes. Well, shall we see you later?
Okay.
Okay. You're not too sure about this, are you?
No.
Well, I tell you what, you get tuning up on the old violins, and I shall see you later, all right, Chucks?
Okay.
Sayonara. Well, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by Ian Wicks, Ken, Taku, and Yoko Matani. They're going to play Carl Baum's Motto Perpetuo. Bert Harrison, this is your tankard. Would you like to come and collect it, please, Bert?
I've waited years to do that.
Congratulations. Have a sit down there. There you have it now, that beautiful tankard all engraved with your name on and everything, all from the lads. Isn't that wonderful? Fulfilled a promise to you. I won't let you go just yet, though, because I must say I had a most marvellous and very moving letter from your daughter, Bernadette, your eldest girl. And she wrote and told me all about you, your family history. She told me that way back in 66, actually. You and your wife and the 4 children, you all emigrated to Australia, is that right?
That's right.
But it was a very unhappy time there because you all had to live in a hostel and there was no work to be had. And then your wife found that she was pregnant with a 5th child, yes. And you and your wife had to make the most agonizing decision of your life because of certain circumstances. You had to give the baby up for adoption, didn't you? You had a baby son. That was your grant. Now, you all came back. It was such a sad time. All came back in 1971. You all right, love?
Oh, yeah, God.
Because your wife was very unhappy. And, well, a few years later, you lost your wife. She actually died, didn't she? And it was at this time that your Bernadette decided, after watching a show, surprise, surprise, decided to find her baby brother Grant. And in 1990, your baby son, Grant, decided to find you. And this is exactly what they both did. And ever since 1990, You've been sending letters to each other and photographs. Indeed, your Grant's a big boy now because we've got a lovely photograph of him here. Have a look over there. There he is, Grant, with his lovely wife, Michelle. Look at that. Now, I know it's 26 years since you held that little baby boy in hospital in your arms, isn't it?
It is.
Well, now you're going to see him in the flesh tonight because we've flown him all the way over from Australia just to be with his dad. And here he is. Come in, the baby of the family, Grant. Come in, Grant. Very big occasion for you, isn't it?
It is.
We've got a little surprise for you as well. Yes. Oh, you're not left alone, Grant. You've got 4 brothers and sisters that you've never ever met,
No,
and
never
here
met
they
any of them.
are too. Come in, gang. Bernadette, Margaret, Robert, and Christopher. There they are. Look at that.
Reaching out, holding hands, reliving memories as we smile through the years, the tears, the fears disappear. Life is full of surprises. It's surprising how dreams come true. Life is full of surprises, and the nicest surprise in my life is you.
Well, that's all we have time for this week, I'm afraid. I'd like to thank everyone who's taken part in tonight's show. The Bee Gees, Richard Digans, Dale Winton, Johnny Logan, and everybody else involved. Please join us next week for lots more surprises. Until then, Karame!
BT, sponsors of Surprise, Surprise. It's good to talk.